Hi everyone, it's Matt McKenzie from Berlin Raceway, and the asphalt racing season wrapped up this past weekend with the Chet Championship weekend, with racing both on Friday and Saturday with all divisions in action, including the VROA Modifieds, and it all wrapped up on Saturday night with the Battle at Berlin 251. Friday night action included the Engine Pro Superstocks, Model Coverall Modifieds, Kalamazoo Vapor 4-cylinders, the Good Humor Mini Wedges, and the VROA Vintage Modifieds in town, with championships to be crowned in all divisions. Feature racing in the Kalamazoo Vapor 4-cylinders. Ryan Ham, former track champ, comes bad to take a shot at it. He leads early. Big lead, but loses a wheel in turn number 2 at lap number 14, and that allowed Cole Roloffs and Mike Speet to Seth Van Horsen all put on a great battle up front. Cole Roloffs wins another one, and he is your 2017 Kalamazoo Vapor 4-cylinder champion in the 024. In the Model Coverall Modifieds, Billy Epping searching for that first feature win of the season. Up in smoke though, black flag, he would have to spend the rest of the night in the pits. Tonight, it was Ben Kleiss early, but Dave Lake got around him, and Dave Lake's fantastic season continues. Another checkered flag for him. Ben Kleiss finishes second, Zach Clark finishes third, and Dave Lake is your 2017 Model Coverall Modified champion. In the Engine Pro Superstocks, Samantha Jansen searching out her first feature win of the season. She would start up front. With just one lap to go with many side-by-side battles, Brian Tillema, Tony Davis tangle. Davis gets a little bit loose. Both cars tangle. Davis off the backstretch as Samantha Jansen makes contact with Tillema in turn 3 and 4, ending Jansen's chances for a feature win. That set up a one-lap battle to the end. Seth Moody, Will Olmstead, but it was Dave Lake making it 2 feature wins in a row, and Scotty Root and Nick DeLongpre crash on the front stretch right in front of your point leader Brian Tillema, but Dave Lake takes home the win, and Tillema stays strong, and he's your 2017 Engine Pro Superstock champion in the number 76. And the VROA Modifieds, their final trip in 2017, a stellar field, 15-plus cars. Don Diamond leads and goes up in smoke for the second time while leading. The number 20 car, Diamond, finds himself on pit road. With just a handful of laps to go, Lauren Peterson III spins in turn 4. On the restart, Todd Cowan spins in exactly the same place, setting up a great battle up front. And for his first feature win ever at Berlin Raceway, he was short on words but big on smiles. Ryan Boersma finds his way to the Great Clips victory lane for the first time at Berlin. And in the Good Humor Mini Wedges, the kids, congratulations on a great season. Hunter Evans wins, and he's the champion in the younger division. And Tony Caputo wins, and he becomes the champion in the older kids division, and a great season for the Great Humor Mini Wedges. And less than 24 hours later, Berlin Raceway drops the green flag again at 6:30 as we go back to Saturday night racing. We were joined by the Robertson family here to help things get us going with an autograph session and an invocation. Outlaw late models return for their final race of the 2017 season. Brian Tillema fast time by a hair in practice and qualifying, but Tom Thomas, who was second quick, started on the front row, a great starting position. Monty Tolan would lead early, but then Tom Thomas got the lead and never looked back. A hard-charging Brandon Hermiller was catching Tom with just 15 laps to go until a tire goes down. Hermiller hard in the turn 3 and 4 wall. Car badly damaged, double records. Brandon was okay, but the car had heavy damage. That allowed Thomas to be able to sneak away and get his first feature win of the 2017 season. The Outlaw late models, Tim Curry, great to see him finish second, and Brian Burkhager, former track champion, finishes third. The Sportsmen were up next, and Austin Hull just basically had to start to bring home a championship. Many side-by-side battles as well. We went caution-free, and when it was all said and done, Austin Hull held up a hard-charging Brian Tomey by just a car length to take home another victory and bag his championship in the Sportsman division. Brian Tomey would finish second. Martin's Randy Veldman finished third. And then it was the Battle at Berlin 251, presented by Primera Plastics with a full field. 25 CRA cars. Many great CRA drivers mixed in with the Berlin regulars and semi-regulars put on an epic battle. Brian Campbell and Terry Seneca would start on the front row. Both were nearly identical fast times, but Campbell was fast timed by just a hair. Terry Seneca leads early, then Brian Campbell slides to the lead at lap number 58, and Georgia's Bubba Pollard slides to the lead with just a few laps before the first break at lap number 97. After a 5-minute break for adjustments in the pits, we go back out on the racetrack, and Evan Shotko spins at lap 100. We go another 43 laps of green flag racing before the 27 of Kevin Wadma slides off the backstretch, thankfully does not hit anything, pulls back up and would be able to continue and finish the race. Then championship contender Joe Bush spins on the front stretch after contact with the number 99. Joe's able to recover and keep racing and keep his championship hopes alive. On lap number 163, Bubba Pollard shoots to the lead one more time. Then Harold Fair spins on lap number 167, setting up yet another caution flag. Then at lap number 173, the biggest crash of the night, Harold Fair, Terry Van Heitzema, Trevor McCoy, and Logan Runyon all tangle in turn number 1 and 2. Heavy damage to Van Heitzema's car along with McCoy. Van Heitzema made repairs but was unable to finish later on. McCoy ended up in the pits for the rest of the night. Harold Fair did as well, and Logan Runyon all found themselves on pit road, unable to finish by the time the race was over. The second break came at lap number 200, and Carson Hocevar, another championship contender in the number 14, gets the draw, and he gets the start up front. 4 laps in at lap 204, Nate Walton spins in the number 66. He would be able to recover and salvage a top 10 finish. At lap number 219, Hocevar couldn't hold the lead any longer, and fast time Brian Campbell shoots to the front one more time and pulls Bubba Pollard with him. Campbell would go to the lead at lap number 219. It looked like Campbell had it wrapped up with just 16 laps to go. At lap number 235, Boris Yurkovic and Dalton Armstrong crash hard in turn number 2. Both cars would find themselves on pit road, setting up a 16-lap dash for not only the championship, but also the title for the Battle of Berlin 251. Upon the restart, it was all Brian Campbell. In solid fashion, he wins the number 47. Georgia's Bubba Pollard finishes second. Terry Seneker finishes third. Carson Hocevar comes home fourth. And Joe Bush rounds out the top 5. And Carson Hocevar, as a result of his finish, the best finishing car, he is your 2017 Super Late Model Champion of the ZFS Super Late Models in the number 14. Coming up next at Berlin Raceway, monster trucks invade for the Monster Truck Throwdown. That's on September 9th. And then 3 weeks of dirt track racing coming up after that to wrap up the season at Berlin. Event and ticket details and more information always online at berlinraceway.com.